Good Erev Shabbos, everyone. This week's Parsha is out of Mishpatim. The end of Parshas Mishpatim, it tells us what took place in the few days prior to receiving the Torah at Sinai. It says that Moshe came and he spoke to the nation, telling them all of the words of Hashem. And that the nation responded in one voice and said, all that Hashem speaks, Naaseh, we will do. Similarly, in last week's Parsha, that of Yisro, there too we find that when Klal Yisrael is informed by Moshe that Hashem wants to give us a Torah, that we responded, Naaseh, we will do. And then the verse continues here in Mishpatim, and it says that the very next day, Moshe wakes up and comes in early in the morning and he builds an altar at the foot of Mount Sinai, and he also has, he builds 12 matzevos, like monuments, corresponding to the 12 tribes. And he sends the youth of the children of Israel, and they bring these offerings, burnt offerings, and they also bring peace offerings unto God. And Moshe takes the blood from the animals, he separates them, divides them, puts them into different bowls, and he takes the book of the covenant, and he reads this unto Klal Yisrael, and this is the book of the covenant, Rashi says, is that which transpired from the beginning of Genesis until this point. And it says, then Klal Yisrael responds and says, all that Hashem has spoken, Naaseh v'nishma, we will do and we will listen. And the Gemara and the Talmud of the tractate Shabbos says, when Klal Yisrael said, Naaseh v'nishma, we will do and we will listen, angels came down, placing 2 crowns upon their heads, one for Naaseh and one for Nishma. And the Gemara continues, and Hashem says, who taught my children this secret that is known to the angels of Naaseh and Nishma? Who taught them this? First, we must understand what is so magnificent that Klal Yisrael said, Naaseh v'nishma, we will do as Hashem instructs us, we will listen. What is so remarkable that we should earn crowns, and that Hashem says, who taught us this esoteric mystery? Well, what is the mystery? In addition, twice before, as we pointed out in Parshas Yisro, and right here a few verses earlier, when Moshe tells Klal Yisrael that Hashem wants to give us the Torah, Klal Yisrael says, Naaseh, we will do. We didn't say v'nishma, and we will listen. Then the next day we said we'll do, we'll listen. Oh, something remarkable has taken place. What has taken place? And the Chassam Sofer points out and says, what does it mean we will listen? It means we'll study, we'll listen, we'll learn the laws. Is that not implicit in Naaseh and we will do? How can a person do something if they haven't studied the laws and know what it is they're supposed to do? By virtue of saying Naaseh, we will do, that implies that we're going to study and learn what to do, and we'll do it. So what is so extraordinary when Klal Yisrael actually verbalizes and says, we will do and we will listen to that which is already understood? The Chassam Sofer says an incredible explanation. The Chassam Sofer says that Klal Yisrael knew and understood that the ultimate goal, the reason for which humanity was created, is to enjoy the greatest good that exists in the universe, and that is God himself. And as we are able to cling and bond in unity with our Creator, the greater this bond, the greater the eternal joy, the endless joy that a person can perceive, continuously growing and expanding. And Klal Yisrael understood that the place for this experience, this eternal, boundless bond with God, can only be in the world to come, the world of the spirits, the world of the souls. There, that's where mankind, the human soul, can bond with its creator. But here on earth, where we are subject to the physical limitations, here that bonding cannot take place. But rather, this world is the arena and the forum in which man can earn his reward in the world to come. Therefore, Klal Yisrael said, the first times they heard from Moshe Rabbeinu that the Almighty wants to give us the greatest gift, his Torah, the greatest gem that a human being could possibly hope for, the vehicle to enable us to cling unto our Creator, Klal Yisrael said, Nasa, we will do, because it is through the actions, the performance of the mitzvahs, the charity, the good deeds, by the performance of these wonderful fulfillment of God's commandments, that's how we will earn this reward in the world to come. That was Nasa. Nasa because, yes, of course we have to study and hear what we're supposed to do, but the studying and the listening is only to facilitate and enable us to achieve our ultimate goal, which is to do, for the doing is what will earn us the reward. But then, the following day, Moshe built the altars and the monuments. And Klal Yisrael, it says, they brought these offerings. And when Klal Yisrael witnessed this, they ascended to a higher level, a greater understanding. And that understanding is not only can we achieve bonding with our Creator in the world to come, but there's a greater opportunity available for mankind, Klal Yisrael, and that is even in this world, even in the world of the physical, the world of matter, even in this world, it is possible for a human being to transcend the limitations of the physical existence and bond and cling unto his Creator. And therefore, death wouldn't be necessary. The world, the world to come is only achieved when our soul takes leave of our physical bodies, when a person experiences death and they enter the realm of the world to come. But if man can achieve bonding with his Creator, this unity in this world, death isn't even necessary. And how do we achieve that? Klal Yisrael now understood it's not only through the deeds of the actions and the fulfillment of the mitzvahs, but it's through Torah study itself. If God is giving us his greatest gift, his Torah, then the study of that Torah is not only to enable us to learn what to do, even if we know already what to do, but the study itself opens the portals of knowledge, and it functions as a mechanism attaching us unto our Creator, in which the study itself is a goal. There it's unto itself, studying God's Torah can purify the human being. It purifies our hearts, our souls, our minds, our bodies, and can enable us to cling and unify with our Creator in this world. And that's why Klal Yisrael then said, Nasa, indeed we will do, but the nishma, equal to the doing, is the studying, the listening. For the listening is not just a means to facilitate, it is an end unto itself. The study of Torah is boundless, it's endless, it is the portal, it is the bridge, it is the adhesive unto God himself, and thereby we achieve the unity. Indeed, when we receive the Torah, it says that the 10 Commandments were chorus al haluchos, they were engraved on the tablets. And our sages say, don't read the word chorus engraved, read it as cheres meaning free. Free. What are we free from? When we receive the 10 Commandments, after we said Nasa v'nishma, we will do and we will listen. The deed enables us to cling to God. The study of Torah in this world enables us to cling to God. We are free. Free from what? Our sages say from the angel of death. Because Klal Yisrael understood that we don't need death necessarily, but rather our souls can be purified even in human form, and we can achieve the ultimate goal of bonding with God. Now we understand why the angels came and placed crowns on the heads of Klal Yisrael. They recognize that it is within the Torah itself is found eternity. In every word, in every letter, in every nuance, there's an eternity available. These are the crowns that we earn. And this is why Hashem says, who revealed this mystery to my children? But the question is, who indeed revealed this? What is it that Klal Yisrael saw? The Chassam Sofer says that after Moshe Rabbeinu built the altar and we brought the offerings, Klal Yisrael came to this perception. What was it about the altar and the offerings that enabled Klal Yisrael to come? Who is it who is going to be, who is it who is going to be performing the service of attaching Klal Yisrael, the physical, living, breathing human beings unto Hashem through this adhesive of the sacred service, through the sanctified altar? Who is it going to be? Na'arei b'nei Yisrael. Who are the Na'arei b'nei Yisrael? The Ramban says it means the youth. Why the youth? Not the elders, not the sages, not any particular tribe, but the youth from every tribe. Those who are pure of heart without sin. When Klal Yisrael saw this, they realized that the ability to serve God, connect with God, to enter the realm of the divine service, a new realm altogether, the realm of temple service, that which is found by the altar. This is available not to one particular group, but to anyone, as long as we are of a pure heart and soul and sin-free. And they realized that if God is giving us this opportunity, he must also be giving us the means to achieve this. And this is all found within God's divine Torah. And Klal Yisrael came to understand that if the divine service is available to anyone through his divine Torah, that means that we can bond with the divine himself, with God, right here on earth. And therefore, the Torah study is not a means, it's a goal, it's an end. That we should be able to love and desire and wait every day with great anticipation so we can hear another Torah thought and another Torah thought and gain depth of knowledge. until we find ourselves indeed existing in a realm of that which is sacred. This is what Klal Yisrael saw after the sacrifices that were brought on the altar. Wasn't the sacrifices, they've seen sacrifices before, but the youth of Klal Yisrael. We can all achieve that youth. This is the Kabbalah Satira. We have this same opportunity. This Torah that Klal Yisrael accepted, this is the Torah that we have today. This is the Torah that our sages have opened up for us. It's available in English with wonderful, beautiful, flowing commentary for each and every one of us to grasp and seize. And the Torah is not just a means of study so that we can graduate, but every year we go through the same parshas. If someone lives to be 100, they can be going through Bereshis, Genesis, Exodus 100 times. And every time we do so, we are uncovering and revealing greater depths of knowledge and a greater appreciation for the sanctity, for the divinity, for the ultimate boundless knowledge that is contained in the Torah. And it purifies our hearts. It makes us into different people. It enables us to see things with a clarity of vision. This is the Torah. This is our Torah that God gave each and every one of us. May we be able to stand and firmly say, as Klal Yisrael did, Na'aseh v'nishma. We will do, God, the mitzvahs you have presented. But the nishma, we will study your Torah, realizing that it is a goal unto itself. In merit of this, may we see that there should be peace for all of Klal Yisrael and be worthy and merit the revelation of Mashiach speedily in our lifetime. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay Jewish. Have a wonderful Shabbat.